Thank y'all for being here. Gutsy win. I'm proud of our guys. That's players and staff on a short week. I was impressed with what they did. I thought it was gutsy. The collateral damage was high in this game. We had several guys that went down, and we always talk about a next man up attitude, and I thought we did that. And I was impressed with how well the guys that got hurt responded and really helped the guys that came in and played. This couple-day break comes at a good time. Beating up, and it's hard. You play 6 games in a row, and the 6th one's on a short week. Probably in the 4 years, probably had more injuries in this game. The only other one that was close was the Arkansas State game last year, but that was at the end of the season, and really only had the bowl game to play. So proud of our guys. We set a bunch of records. Thought special teams did a really good job containing Penny Hart. They were really, really good on special teams coming in the game. Thought we did some nice things in the kickoff return. Again, defensively, I thought we played maybe as good as we have all year through 3 quarters. And when you get ahead like that, teams start throwing. They really don't have anything to lose. And we bent a little bit. We subbed. The Ellington kid ran around, made some plays. He's fast, legitimate player. Penny Hart, I said that on Monday. He's going to be an NFL player. And then offensively, we played our best quarter in the first quarter. I mean, we got off to a great start. Caleb played really, really well. And Sawyer came in and finished the game. I thought late in the third into the middle of the fourth, he played by far better. In defense of him early on this short week, he just didn't get a whole lot of reps, honestly. Other than the few plays that we repped using him, he didn't get many reps just because we only practiced one time. I mean, really, where we had gear on, and that was on Monday. So he didn't get as many reps. So we'll know more about the injured guys. I have no idea right now. You can ask. I'm going to tell you the same thing. I really don't know how long any of them will be out. Have a good idea when we meet again on Monday. So with that, I'll open up to questions.
Talk about Caleb and that run and the throw. What does that say about your offense compared to last year going right off the bat with that run and the throw?
Yeah, I think the few games we put together here in a row is probably as good as we played over the 4-year period. As far as being balanced, being able to throw the ball and run the football, the quarterbacks being able to run have added a dimension without any question. We've gotten ahead, and that's a good thing. We've gotten ahead and kind of hit the brakes a little bit just to finish it up because it's a long year. I think you got to be careful. You want to try to minimize the plays, especially defense. We're not a really deep football team right now, and we've got some young guys that are playing, but I think we're playing at a high level offensively. Now we got to keep it up, but we've played at a high level.
What's been the secret behind the big plays? You had a lot more big plays again tonight. I know you put an emphasis on that in the last few weeks.
Yeah, we did. We've got good players. I think that's the first thing. I think the offensive staff, outside of myself, have done a really good job of putting us in some schematic situations. Our offensive line has really dominated the front, once we've got into league play. I'm proud of those guys. And we had a couple guys go down. We had to use some of our, some guys that hadn't played a lot in there, and I thought they came in and did a nice job. Travius Harris, Bobby Clem, some of those guys came in, Zach Branner, and did a nice job for us. But when you have the ability to run the football, and B.J. Smith and Jabir Fry both have done a good job. I thought B.J. was excellent. He was banged up coming in. He didn't practice all week. Didn't practice a single time, and for what he did tonight, I thought that was special. And then the quarterbacks have an opportunity to pull it down and run, spreads the defense out, and you're able to hit some vertical runs.
What is the injury?
It's a lower body injury, Stacy. I'm not real sure. We'll get I think we have as good a medical care as anybody in the country, so we'll have a good feel probably tomorrow, and then I'll tell you what I know on Monday.
Coach, you guys only allowed 3 third down conversions out of 13 today. Was there a certain point of emphasis that you guys had?
Yeah, I think that's something we've really we've worked on. That was a weakness early in the season. We struggled getting off the field, but Coach Vic did a really nice job. I thought we got a lot of pressure You kind of pick and choose. If you're going to pressure, then you have the quarterback's a threat to get out and scramble, and he hit us for some runs. I thought we covered really well. Penny Hart made 2 good plays down the field, but I thought we covered better than we have at any point during the year. Thought we played closer to them. I was just pleased. I was pleased with with how we played defensively. They put up 46 points last week against Monroe, and they were explosive in the run game. So for us to limit them in the run game like we did was huge. The disappointing thing to me is we had, I don't know how many penalties. It was a lot. Game seemed like it lasted forever, and I'm sure we were probably guilty of most of them. So I'm not complaining about officiating. I'm just saying we got to get better.
Can you comment on your guys' run game? Just what you saw?
Yeah, you look at the stats, and Adam was telling me a bunch of numbers coming in here. Back-to-back games with a 100-yard rusher. And I think that's special. Our yards per carry the last 2 games, I think we broke the record last week in Division I, and then we broke it again tonight. I think a lot of credit goes to the offensive line. I think there's some guys, too, that really contribute that you don't read about. I think Zach Weldon will show up on the stat sheet for the first time ever tonight. I wish he would have scored a touchdown, but he did catch a pass maybe for a yard. But Zach Weldon and Gabe Hill have done a really nice job at the tight end, and S-back, which is our fullback, really creating holes. So, and we're doing some things different schematically, putting some pressure on some people in some areas. And I think that Sean Dawkins, Brian Blackman, Matt Moore, those are the guys really game plan the runs and really helped me call it. I think they've done some good things from adjustment-wise during the course of a game. They definitely did today, but they did last week against the Green kid at Monroe too. And I'm okay. I understand. Jabir Fry's pretty good too. So he had one big return tonight, and that's the good thing about having 2 different guys in the backfield. In back deep, that either one of them have the opportunity to take it the distance. And it's hard. If you start kicking away, you're gonna get some good field position like they. Sky kicked or pooch kicked, whatever you want to call it, a couple times, and we got the ball in really good field position. Marcus Jones made a great play on a fumble recovery too, fighting to keep the ball, competitor.